Ashish, I think today we need to discuss moral relativism with Dr. Philip.
That is right, Abhishek. Moral relativism makes me curious. Why should people oppose it? Well, if that isn't Ashish and Abhishek. Good morning, boys. What brings you here? Dr. Philip, you had promised to discuss moral relativism with us the other day. Yes, Dr. Philip, you had agreed to give us a thorough introduction to moral relativism. We are now ready. Yes, that is true. Both of you smart guys need to know about moral relativism, and I too am ready to discuss this subject. Moral relativism is the idea that nothing in itself is morally right or wrong. According to it, everyone, including Christians, should stop condemning wrong things in the society and allow people to decide for themselves what is what. This means that each individual should be allowed to decide what is right for him and what is wrong. Others should not sit in judgment, because enlightened people always choose whatever is the best. According to moral relativism, if enlightened people are given freedom to choose, they will always choose what is best for everyone. Thus, there is no need for any kind of laws. What is more, they claim that relativism will allow people to choose what is the best in every situation. Both of you young guys seem very much excited about a world in which there are no rules, where everyone is free to choose what the best is. That is moral relativism?
That is right, Dr. Philip. A world where there are no oppressive rules. I agree, Doc. Rules simply oppress people and suppress creativity. Let freedom reign.
Obviously, both of you are much animated by the definition of moral relativism. You think that the relativism philosophy would bring in an era of real freedom where everyone chooses what looks best to him. I too would love to see the best behavior worldwide. So, let us check if and how moral relativism would bring what you expect. Let me begin with a few questions. Relativism says that each individual shall lay down his own laws and that nobody is allowed to make rules for others. Is that okay with you young men?
Yes, Dr. Philip, that is exactly what both of us want to see in the world. Nobody should make rules for others. Let each one select what is best for him.
Let us now think of several hypothetical situations. In science, these are often called mental experiments. For example, I feel I should park this car exactly at the center of the road with very heavy traffic. I feel that is the best choice for me because it will help me to come back safely to my car after I post a letter. What would you say about that?
That would be totally wrong and illegal, Doctor. You know that traffic laws are meant for our own safety.
Well, you only said you love a world where there are no laws. Now for a small thing you are invoking laws. Isn't that strange, Abhishek? This is nothing. Let me introduce both of you guys to several much more serious mental experiments. Let me introduce you to Anarchiphilus, an anarchist teacher. He dresses like a caveman, fails all the smart students and grants A+ to all the dumb ones, the lazy ones, and the anarchist students in his class. I am an anarchist. Moral relativism gives me the freedom to do what I please. So I will give 0 marks to the top students and top marks to the worst students. Who are you to question me? I decide what is best for me. That is moral relativism. Absolute moral freedom. Nobody can question me.
Wow! That is terrible. He is being unfair. There should be some law against such teachers.
Well, you cannot demand that, Ashish. You only said each person should be given the freedom to choose what he deems best. An anarchist sees anarchy as best, so who are you to question him? I am not finished yet. Let me take you to the next thought experiment about moral relativism. Let me introduce you to Dr. Selatal. His private hospital conducts numerous free surgeries every day. Tens of thousands of poor people are benefited every month. There is always a rush for free surgeries. There is only one catch. He secretly removes one kidney or anything of that sort from inside the patient without telling them. He sells these organs in the black market to make his profit.
That is awful. He is robbing people. He should be jailed immediately. I think there are laws against such people. You cannot say that. I think it is helping people. I remove what they can spare to offer totally free treatment. Remember, you had told Dr. Philip that you love moral relativism? Therefore, you cannot say anything against my choices. But, are you not stealing their organs to make profit? I am doing what looks best to me. Who are you to judge or condemn me? Remember, my freedom to choose what looks best to me is part of relativism. Once you endorse relativism, you cannot condemn anyone or anything, including me, for what I do. Oh, that is terrible. There should be definite laws against such exploitation.
I am not finished yet, my young friends. You both were so excited when I told what moral relativism means. Why are you disgusted now? Let me continue with more illustrations of what moral relativism brings to society.
I noticed that both of you guys are much disturbed by what you saw so far. Let me take over the conversation from here.
Dr. Sancherry, thanks for coming to meet us. Dr. Phillips showed us many situations. All of them were horrible. It was revolting. I wish there were very firm and harsh laws to control and suppress such criminal activities.
I agree. The scenes he showed us were so revolting. Such people are a blot on civilization. There should be very harsh laws to punish such criminals in their activities.
But I thought that both of you young men wanted a world where people had absolute freedom to choose. You guys had said that there should be no laws and controls over people.
That is very true, Dr. Sancherry. Very true. Both of us were fascinated by the idea of a world without laws and regulations. However, it seems people would always select only the worst if there are no laws or controls.
I agree, Dr. Sancherry. If free, people would select only the worst. There should be strict rules that prevent them from doing so.
Okay, now that you guys know what it really means, do you want moral relativism or not?
Now that I know what moral relativism will bring to this world, I do not want it.
I had a great misunderstanding. Now I realize that people would always choose the worst if they are granted absolute freedom.
Both of you young men need to read Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 9. It says, "The heart is more deceitful than all else and is desperately sick. Who can understand it?" You young men did not understand it, and that is why you advocated moral relativism. I am sure now both of you understand the truth about moral relativism.
Yes, we do understand, Dr. Sancherry. I request that both you as well as Dr. Phillips should continue to help us.